Hey, what's up, Rise of Kingdoms? Welcome to the first official video for the year of 2023. So before going into this video, I just want to let you guys know that I haven't anything against any of the kingdoms that I'll be talking about in this video. I'm just simply sharing my opinion, right? Okay. So please, call 54, please do not go after me. Anyway, guys, so last year, right, we saw a lot of like big Imperium kingdoms like 1860, 1846, 556, 1412, and some other I just can't remember. Didn't do very well and kind of like fall apart, especially 1860. I think 1860 is to the point that they can't be recovered right now. I think 1860 right now is somewhat like a C kingdom or B kingdom. So remember, 1860 used to be very, very big. I think they used to have 4 big alliance. Now they have, I mean, one and a half alliance. It's like a C or even like a D kingdom right now, in my opinion. Yep. I think only have one alliance left. So like a lot of big Imperium kingdom didn't do very well last year, right? So I think 1860 was the first one to fall apart. And then after that we saw, I think 1846 kind of like thing didn't go well for them as well, right? 1846 kind of like not as strong as they used to be, right? They used to have a 5-6 big alliance. Now they're not an Imperium anymore, and they only have a 1 big alliance or 2 big alliance left, so 13.8. Seen it 10 billion. So we saw a lot of people migrate out from 1846, or they can say they kicked the people out. But I think most of the people migrate out from the big Imperium kingdoms. We also saw a 556, right? 556. 556 also didn't do very well last year. Very big, like very big kingdom. So right now 556 still in KvK, but they got the majority of their fighter migrated out already. So right now they have a 12-12-7. They are still Imperium still, but I think after the KvK is over, I have feeling that a lot of people is going to migrate out from 556 as well, which will probably leave them at the state of 1860 right now. That is my prediction. And we also have 1412, right? I think 1412 also used to be very big as well. And now they have plan. I was told that they have plan to migrate to 1960, one of their biggest alliances, right? So a lot of big Imperium kingdom last year fell apart, and we only have few left right now, right? So 1412 here, right? 1412. I think 1412 is still doing well. But I don't know if the rumor is true that 412A is going to migrate to 1960, right? If 412A migrate to 1960, I would say it's gonna be it for 1412, right? It's going to be it for 1412. Is 1412 still Imperium, guys? 412. I think they are still, right? Yeah, they are still Imperium. But if 412A migrate out, it's gonna be, I think, the end for 1412. I think. I mean, not like the end, but I think they're not gonna be getting any stronger, and I think eventually people gonna migrate out, right? So here is a list of like Imperium Kingdom still from last year, December, thanks to 1093. So like right now we have some of the, I would say some of the super Imperium Kingdom left are 1254, 1365, 1960 getting big again with 14.2A migrate in. 1093, right? 1093 is still very solid, like a very like the oldest kingdom, right? 1093 is like the oldest kingdom, but still doing very well. And few other, right? So I would consider them as the super Imperium kingdom still left, because they have a lot of player, a lot of people. But I'm not talking about like 1021 or like 1032. They only have 1 or 2 alliance, right? I wouldn't consider them like super Imperium because they only have one or two alliance. But I think I'm talking about 254, 365, 1093. I just can't remember who else have a lot of alliance. But those are the Imperium kingdoms that I want to talk about. Like, will they last? Will they still gonna be together going into the year of 2023? Which one of them I think will most likely fall apart? So, because I'll be sharing my opinion, as I mentioned, I have nothing against any kingdoms in this video. I just want to share my honest opinion why I think which kingdom is going to be fall apart next. So, as you you guys probably get the idea since I did mention 1254 from the very beginning of the video. So I do think that 1254 has very high chance of falling apart next year. Why? Okay, please hear me out. Right, as I mentioned, I have nothing against 1254. But top 4 does have like very solid player like Bunny and some big fire. They also have some big YouTuber there, right? Cheers Go as one of the big name, right? So very, it could be unlikely for them to fall apart. But the thing about 1254 is that one thing is that they've been together for a long time. My biggest issue with 1254 right now is that they are in their current KvK is not very good. Okay, I think a lot of people can agree with me that their current KvK is not very good. They did not get a lot of fight, and the thing is, right now they are out of this Super Imperium Kingdom cycle, right? So right now they are in their own KvK, but like other Super Imperium Kingdom are going into KvK soon, right? Like 1960 Steel L, we got 1093 Steel L, we got 365 Steel L. So these Super Imperium Kingdom, they are in the same cycle. They could meet each other and they could have a good fight. But 1254 is so out of the loop right now. Looking at 1254 right now is making me think of 1860. 1860 was also in the same situations. It was out of the cycle for all the top Imperium Kingdom, and they had to try to do like 3v5 against some like weaker kingdom, or they even tried to do 1 versus 3, which didn't work out. Like 1254 did in this KvK. They tried to do 1 versus 3, but it did not work out because the other kingdom did not want to do 1 versus 3 versus 1 against them. So imagine if they are going into the next KvK and they couldn't fight any strong opponent. And imagine if they got run into the same exact situation again. I have feelings that people gonna migrate out. People like, oh my god, 1254 too big now. And we just don't want to be in this kind of big kingdom anymore. And that is one of the reasons why I am against having like a super Imperium Kingdom. It's not necessary for you to get a lot of big power player, but for you to get all the gather all the big fire into one kingdom, make it so imbalanced when it comes to KvK. For example, this one right here, 1254 was like so imbalanced when it comes to like fighting against the water camp, or when it come to fighting against the earth camp. They didn't feel like they have a chance to fight against them, even though it's like a one camp versus one camp. But when it comes to like comparing to the fighting power, like the fighting power, not just the power, right? It's so imbalanced. It's that makes the other camp feel like, oh, we don't want to fight 1254 anymore, right? Like you are building a kingdom to the point that the other kingdom so afraid of you that they don't want to fight you anymore, alright? And I think that is the issue. And the only way for them to have fun is that they have to be in the same cycle with other super Imperium Kingdom, which they are not right now, as I show, right? 1093 not with them, 365 not with them, 1960 not with them, and some other big Imperium Kingdom are not with them, right? So that is my biggest concern for them. And if you had to ask me, right, which kingdom I think is going to fall apart in 2023, my pick my pick is gonna be 1244, and so are the reason why I picked them. Right? Nothing against them personally, so please do not go after me. Anyway, guys, let me know who do you think is gonna be like the next like Super Imperium Kingdoms that gonna be like fall apart. Gonna fall apart because it many reason. Okay, guys, let me know in the comment section, and thanks again for watching the video, guys. Peace.